Hi, on today's episode of The Sugary Sweet, I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy apple pie. It's quick and easy because you can use pre-made crust. Feel free to use homemade crust if you desire. Beginning your pan here with 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And we're going to melt that down. So to my butter, I'm going to add 9 apples that I sliced and cored. And I just did it. If you don't want your apples to turn brown, feel free to just throw some lemon juice on. I don't mind because these are going to get cooked anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to begin to cook the apples for a few minutes. So I'm going to cook the apples. We'll just let them sit in the pan and let them go for about 3 minutes on high heat. So the apples have been going now for 4 minutes on high heat. And now what I'm going to add to this is my brown sugar. So the brown sugar I'm adding is dark brown sugar, and I'm going to add 2/3 cup of dark brown sugar. If you want to use light brown sugar, if that's all you have on hand, feel free. If you want to use half brown sugar and half granulated sugar, that will work fine too. So I'm going to give that a mix, and I'm going to turn the heat down to medium-high. Now what's going to happen is the butter and brown sugar is going to create like a caramel. And this is what we want. So I have here 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. So, and then I'm going to add to this 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And also I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. And then I have here some vanilla flavoring. It's from a company called Bobba Gran. They're based out of Texas and they're family owned, and this is a Mexican vanilla extract. And this company was started by Green. So I'm going to use a tablespoon of that vanilla. And this vanilla is really nice. It's water-based vanilla. So it has a great smell, beautiful flavor. I used it in another recipe on my cooking channel. So I'm going to go ahead and mix all those apples and everything together, just to make sure all the apples are being nicely coated with that caramel. And I'm not going to add anything else. I'm not going to add no flour because we added the brown sugar, which is going to be the caramel, and the cinnamon is going to really thicken this up tremendously. So the apples are partially cooked, so what I'm going to do is just turn off the heat, and I'm just going to let this just chill slightly for about 10 minutes. So now that our apples have cooled a bit, I'm using a frozen 9-inch pie crust that's in a tin, and then I have another pie crust that I got from the refrigerated section that's pre-rolled that you unravel. So this is going to make for our top of the crust. So I'm going to pour the apple filling into the bottom crust, and my crust is still frozen. But the hot liquid will begin to cook the pie crust on the bottom, so you don't have to worry about it the crust not getting done. Just kind of pile those apples in there nicely. I think this is going to be nice. I don't have to add any butter because that's all butter and caramel. So now our other pie crust, we're going to place it on top of our pie. And what I'm going to do is just fold the edges under, just so it aligns with the bottom tin. So what I'm going to do is crimp the edges. But as I'm crimping it, I'm going to press it down into the crust that's already in the pan. So that way it sticks to it. I have a Wilton piping tip here. I'm just using a rather small one. I'm just going to go in the center and just press out a little hole. This is going to be our steam vent. And just pull that extra piece away. So in a bowl, I have 1 egg yolk, and I put in 2 teaspoons of water, and I'm just going to use the tines of my fork to beat all that together. Just make sure the egg is really well broken up. My oven is preheated at 425 degrees Fahrenheit We're going to reduce the temp when we put the pie in the oven, but we want the oven to be nice and hot. Just brush the top down with the egg wash really well. So what I'm going to do now is put this on a cookie sheet, just so if the pie bubbles over, anything spills out, this will catch it. So in my preheated 425 degree Fahrenheit oven it goes, and then I'm going to reduce the temperature to 350 degrees, and this is going to bake 45 minutes to 1 hour. So my apple pie is done. It took about an hour and 20 minutes for it to get nice and golden, and I let it cool completely. So I'm going to slice into this and show you guys what the inside looks like. So here's the final of our caramel apple pie. You see it's beautiful on the inside, and the crust is done completely. I'm going to serve it with some ice cream. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring the bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be subscribed to all notifications of uploads by the Sugary Sweet. Has a beautiful smell, nice cinnamon and the vanilla in it. Smells really nice. It's very nice. I love the vanilla flavor. It's not overpowering, which is really nice. It's a very beautiful flavor, along with the ginger and the cinnamon that we put in here. The apples are nice and tender, and it really absorbed all those flavors from the brown sugar. Absolutely delicious. Please give this recipe a go. It's really delicious. Your friends and family would not believe that you baked this pie. It's really quite easy. So thank you so much for watching Little Sugary Sweet. We're making the world a little bit sweeter. Stay tuned to another episode.